Welcome back, grounded warrior. Money isn't just about wealth, it's about freedom. Freedom to choose where you live, how you spend your time, and the kind of life you design. But let's be honest, for many people, money is also one of the biggest sources of stress and anxiety. Research from the American Psychological Association consistently shows that financial stress is one of the top causes of worry worldwide. And when your mind is clouded with money worries, it's hard to focus on relationships, growth, or purpose. That's why this pillar matters so much. We've already walked together through spirituality, values, health, relationships, contribution, and growth. And today, we close the 7 pillars with the foundation of freedom, financial grounding. Studies from Princeton University found that once basic needs are met, food, shelter, safety, more money doesn't automatically lead to more happiness. What does matter is how we use money. When money supports our values, like health, family, or contribution, we feel more fulfilled. But when it's only used to chase status or comparison, it leaves us emptier than before. Think of money like oxygen. You don't notice it when you have enough, but when it's scarce, it's all you can think about. So, try this. Instead of impulse buying, redirect $50 toward a course, a book, or even a family experience that strengthens your relationships. Jim Rohn once said, "You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." At first, it sounds simple, but it's a financial life changer. And research in social contagion theory backs this up. Our financial behaviors are influenced by our circle. If everyone around you spends recklessly, saving feels impossible. But if you're surrounded by people who invest, budget, and grow, you adapt to that level. And here's where it gets deeper. There's an old Hindu proverb that says, if all the money in the world were distributed equally, soon the successful would have it again, and the unsuccessful would lose it again. The lesson? Money isn't the real driver. It's the mindset and habits behind it. That's what creates lasting financial freedom. And that mindset? It's what sets wealthy thinkers apart. They see money for what it really is, a tool. Take it away, strip them of everything, and they'll rebuild. Stronger, smarter, faster. But scarcity thinkers, they see money as luck, chance, or fate. And when it slips through their fingers, they don't rebuild. They panic, they freeze, they spiral. The difference isn't in the money, it's in the mindset. Viktor Frankl once said, "Those who have a why can bear almost any how." And when it comes to money, the same rule applies. Most people try to willpower their way into saving. They cut back. They fight temptation. They tell themselves, "This time I'll be disciplined." But behavioral economics research makes it clear. When emotions run high, willpower almost always runs out. So, the real secret isn't willpower. It's actually systems. Set up automatic transfers into savings or investments. Treat it like a bill you pay yourself first. Even just 5% of your income, invested consistently in quality businesses or dividend-generating assets, can, really grow into significant wealth over time. A Harvard Business Review study on entrepreneurs found that those who built financial systems, rather than chasing quick wins, achieved lasting stability. The truth is simple. Don't just work for money. Build money habits that work for you. Financial freedom isn't just about money. It's about time. Because if you're trading every hour for a paycheck, you're still stuck in the same trap. All right, so how do you break free? Start small. Offer a service that solves a real problem. Build a side hustle. One step, one client, one sale at a time. And invest in skills that grow your earning power over the long term. And science backs this up. Research from the University of British Columbia shows that people who spend money to buy back their time, outsourcing chores, or freeing up hours for meaningful work, report higher life satisfaction. The message is clear. Don't just spend to impress. Spend to create space for what truly matters. All right, here's a challenge for you. Grab your last 30 days of spending. Now, highlight every dollar that actually supports your growth, your relationships, or your impact. Then, just pick one area to cut and redirect that money to what really matters in your life. And remember, small shifts, big results. That's how freedom begins. Think of money like the foundation of a house. If it's strong and solid, you can build anything. Relationships, personal growth, contribution. But if it's shaky and unstable, you're constantly patching cracks, never fully moving forward. A 2019 study in the Journal of Financial Planning found that financial confidence, simply feeling in control, reduces stress, improves mental health, and even strengthens relationships. That's the real power of financial freedom. Not luxury, not status, stability, peace of mind. When bills and debt don't consume your every thought, you're free to focus on what truly matters: creativity, health, love, and contribution, the other pillars of a grounded life. Too much focus on money breeds greed. Too little, and you live in constant instability. So what's the secret? It's balance. Research in well-being economics shows that people who practice balanced financial habits, saving, spending, and giving, report the highest levels of happiness and resilience. Balance doesn't just create stability, it nurtures true well-being. So, how do you find that balance? Be generous. Be strategic. Be disciplined. That's the formula for a grounded, wealthy life, where money serves your freedom, not controls it. And just like that, my friend, we've walked the full journey. We began with spirituality, your compass, pointing you toward purpose. We uncovered values, your internal GPS, guiding every choice you make. We strengthened health, the energy that fuels everything you do. We reflected on relationships, the mirrors showing who you truly are. We discovered contribution, the meaning that gives life depth. We ignited growth, the engine propelling you forward. And finally, we built financial freedom, the foundation that lets everything else rise. Each pillar connects, Each practice matters. Step by step, day by day, until you've built a life that's balanced, grounded, resilient, and free. Together, these pillars aren't just a checklist. They're a rhythm. One pillar a day, one practice at a time, step by step. You build a life that's balanced, resilient, and truly free. And remember, don't just chase money. Use money to chase meaning. Because real wealth isn't counted in dollars. It's measured in freedom, peace, and the impact you leave behind. So, keep this in mind. When your foundation is steady, your life can rise as high as you dare to dream. All right, let's put this into action. Take 10 minutes today. Open your banking app, or maybe just grab a notebook. Let's take a moment to reflect on where your money's really going. Take a look at your spending this month, and really ask yourself, do my purchases reflect my values? Am I spending on what brings long-term growth, or just short-term escape? And what's one area I can redirect toward what really matters? This isn't about cutting out every joy. It's about aligning your money with your meaning, and honestly, taking control of your freedom, one choice at a time. Until next time, keep striving and stay inspired.